Ask a friend. Welcome to Candid Travels, Texas. All right, so I'm going to ask you, friend, the ATX ITAC family, I figured that's a friend, where we should go. All right, a Germantown? How about the oldest Germantown and architecture that you haven't seen yet, that I haven't brought you all to? Okay, maybe. We'll see if we can make it there. Anyway, so welcome to Candid Travels, Texas, and the ATX ITAC family at www.atx Internal Tactical Arts Collective. And yes, it is August now, 2019, and it is really hot. It was over 100 degrees outside, but we have air conditioning. It's called Let's Go to the Movies. And is Alison going to be on camera today?
No.
Okay, she said no. But look at what we have here. These are delicious Fredricksburg, Texas peaches. And so, hope to be going to Fredricksburg. Willkommen! Okay, Fredricksburg, Texas is the oldest German town in Texas and possibly in all of North America. So here in Texas, we have a lot of people with we have German ancestry. And there's an area that I really like, and it's an old hospital, and there's a ghost of a little girl there, they say. So maybe we'll go there tomorrow, or today. Yeah, tomorrow. It's nighttime. All right, so before we head out, possibly tomorrow, I want to share the it's called the inhale, stop, exhale, stop reminder tactic that I got a reminder from. Shout out to my friend Aham in Germany. It's a good reminder. And how you doing? And you can see kind of like some old German architecture here in Texas. But what it is just always remember, you inhale, stop for a second, exhale, stop for a second. Sometimes you can do that. Yeah, you can get perspective. That's it. All right, so it says ask a friend, should we go? Now these are old Germantown, Texas peaches. They're delicious. We have some of the most delicious peaches, and I'm going to have one right now. Yeah. All right, so we asked y'all, friends, what we're going to do. And yes, we're going to go to Old Germantown. I'm going to tell you the story about... Oh my gosh, these are so good. Central Texas peaches. We don't even have to advertise. Look at that. All right, so we'll be on the road soon. It is over 100 degrees. Our piggy's losing weight. It's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. Warp Factor 1, Mr. Wolf. Oh, I mean, Master Alison. All right. Hey, welcome to Candid Travels, Texas. Woo, look at that sun. It is 104 degrees, and we're in August of 2019. We got to go to Jaws on the water. What we have here in Austin, we watch the movie Jaws on a very large screen, and we sit in a pool of a lake. Sorry, we can't take the camera to that. Anyway, Jaws on the water. Let's go, okay, before it gets too warm. I mean, too cold.
Too warm.
Maybe too warm. All right, so, that little thing that said magnetic reader said ask a friend, and we're going to go to Old Germantown, also known as Fredricksburg, one of the oldest German cities in the United States, North America. And this is a shout out to Aham in Germany, And Aham had given the reminder of inhale, stop, exhale, stop. Something anybody can do. Anybody can do. So, yeah, remember that. I have one more tactical hack tip for the family at ATX, ITAC, and Candid Travels to investigate. And that is, I've mentioned it to many friends before, but this is the first time I'm mentioning it to you all. It's something you can look into, and I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want this particular video episode to be this vlog to be flagged. So I'm not going to go into any detail, but check out this information online, look it up. It's a title of a treatise, a book written a long time ago, titled The Water of Life. It's a treatise on uretotherapy by John W. Armstrong. So read it. If you have any comments or questions, email me directly at drliualohaliu@gmail.com. Any UN method request, let me know about that. And if you don't know what UN method is, you can look that up. I am one of the certified master practitioners of that. And I'm also a ND, PhD, and a DD. But ND is a Doctor of Naturopathy, a Doctor of Divinity, and a Doctor of Philosophy in neuroscience and in comparative religion and history and all that kind of stuff. So, whoa, look at this sun. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, the sun is bright. Yes, okay. All right, so, that being said, Willkommen! Aham. Sorry, my German accent is not great. My father speaks German and speaks English with a German accent. My dad. Anyway, he lives down south, near in the Sugarland area. Chuck Norris and his wife are down there. Okay, so anyway, this is just trying to get out of Austin. It is about an hour to an hour and a half drive to Fredricksburg, Texas. I have to say, I've lived in Georgia and I've eaten the peaches there. And they're very good, the Georgia peaches. I'm not against anyone, but maybe because I'm from here, I like the Fredricksburg peaches a lot better for me. They're just juicier. They're not quite as large, because usually everything's bigger in Texas. In this case, they're pretty big. They're big peaches, but I've seen some Georgia peaches that are like humongoid. But it's a different flavor. To me, it's sweeter, but you're just going to have to try it out. All right. So I want to show you the outside. Hopefully we'll make it there, of old German architecture. So this Germantown is not like what Germany is like today. It's like what Germany was like at the turn of the century, because they're German immigrants that moved here to Texas. There's a lot of Texans. We are of many, many backgrounds, one of them being German. We are a mixture of German, Czechoslovakian, there's Taiwanese, there's Vietnamese, the refugees, the immigrants came in the 1980s. They call the boat people. They were escaping communism after the Vietnam War. So there's Vietnamese, there's people from China that are coming now more recently, people from Japan. But Germany is actually one of the first settlers. And so basically, Texas is a lot like Hawaii. We are our own country, and we are proud to have people from all over the world to come here and be a Texan. And recently we had some American Southerners start right across the street. I think they're from Georgia actually, and they feel right at home in this area in Central Texas because we have Fredricksburg peaches. And I just showed you me eating one, Okay. And about the eating. I just want to let you know that I still stay within my eating window. When I say I eat one meal a day, what that means is like I like to take it easy and eat. I sometimes it'll take me under an hour to eat if I'm busy, but sometimes I will have a eating window, meaning I graze and I feast. I'm sorry, graze and feast over a period of maybe up to 4 hours. Like sometimes I'll sit and chat and eat and relax for 4 hours. If I have the time, and today's one of those days. So I started eating just now, which is, you saw me eat that peach. It's 6:51, and we will be eating dinner, and I'll show you our dinner, probably around 7 to 8, 7:30, 8, maybe 8, 8:30. So I'm looking at a 3-hour window, and that's it. I'm done. I already took, all of what I take supplements. And I highly recommend you guys supplement. I have this water. It's the ocean soup that I talked about in the last episode. Check that out. So I have sea salt in here with Ozarka, Texas spring water. And it's mixed in here and it tastes delicious. So instead of just smart water, I sometimes will make my own. Ooh, look at that sun. Woo! Now, this is called a Texas sun. This is not the kind of sun like some of you are from the West Coast in California, where you sit out and you lay in it. You don't lay in this sun, right, Alison?
No.
She learned that. She learned that.
Don't get really sunburned.
Yeah, and she looked good as always. Yeah, she's a movie star. She's a movie star. A real movie star from Hollywood. Born there. Actually, there's a lot of movie stars that live here in our area nowadays, in Central Texas. Along with, Hawaiians. Hawaiians were one of the first earliest settlers of Texas. A lot of people don't know that. Partly because Hawaii, most native Hawaiians migrated out of Hawaii. Like Dwayne Johnson's family, he's Hawaiian. Samoan to be exact. Okay, he has Samoan ancestry. Hawaii includes all of Polynesia. Samoa, Tahiti, and he's from Tampa, Florida. So people in Hawaii had migrated out, became Floridians, many became Texans. And like I explained earlier, a lot of Floridians and mainland people, they go, my paradise vacation would be in Hawaii. Well, what do native Hawaiians consider their paradise? And number one is Texas. So now we have lots of Hawaiians, people of Hawaiian ancestry living here in Texas. They're living in paradise. So anyway, I will be eating in a Alison too, right? Hopefully your window is going to be about the same. So she hasn't started eating yet. So she may come home and take her supplement at home or whatever. It's still going to be like a 2 to 4 hour window. And so we don't eat during that period of time. We stay busy and have fun. And then food is not like, you don't think about it all the time, but when you're eating, you're like, yeah. All right, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take you into this building. It's old German architecture. And when you see it, I'm going to talk about it now so I can just show it to you. I won't talk about it there because we're intending on making it. But it is an old hospital building, and my father is a doctor, a surgeon, and then my grandfather is a doctor. He's a pediatrician, but they're all surgeons. And so my grandfather used to take me when I was very little into these hospital buildings that he worked in, and these are all old German architecture. And this building makes me think about those days when I was very young. And he's gone off into the universe, into the great heaven beyond already. So he talks to me from there now. But anyway, it is a really unique kind of you'll be able to see kind of what an old German hospital used to be, and it was converted to a restaurant called what?
Rathskeller.
Rathskeller. Anyway, you can look this up online, okay? I've never looked up online, but I just know from being, a native Texan, this particular hospital got converted to a restaurant. So you go down, and I'll show you like where it goes down and stuff. And then in the basement or the cellar is where the morgue is, where the bodies are stored. And there's a we actually ate there last week, and there is a ghost of a little girl that everybody sees in that area. And so I was going to the men's room to go urinate, and she was right there. Yes, the ghost was right there. And then Alison was like, did you go to the bathroom?
Yes.
And she looked for her, and she didn't reveal herself to Alison. I mean, this is not a joke. This is real. She didn't want her to. She was afraid. She's not used to like this kind of stuff. So anyway, she's a little girl that apparently used to live there. It's like almost 150 years ago. And so hopefully I will show you this awesome building, okay? And like I said, I love old Germantown. I grew up, essentially half German, So my dad's best friend is from Stuttgart. He's also a doctor, right? There's a bunch of these German scientist doctor guys. And I got bigger muscles, I think, than they did when they were my age. Yeah, how's that bicep looking? I don't even try, man. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I started eating just one meal a day in 1986, which is like 33 years ago. I just got busy. I wasn't trying to do this to get fitter. And then whenever I do anything, I really don't work out. What I do is I practice functional skill sets. And that's what I do. Is I'm always working on my body. Master Alison, walk back to 6. Okay. All right. She's telling me to stop filming, so we'll have stuff left over to show you this building. All right. Let's walk back to 7. You must be number 1. You must be number 1. Hey, right. Jim Meskiman, shout out to you. It's the Patrick Stewart comment. Thanks for writing back on that one. All right.
What's wrong with you?
All right. We're now out of Austin, Texas. Oh, the sun. It's dropped 3 degrees to 100. And it is now 7:12. Ledgestone, not Liamstone. Ledgestone. A relative, a Texan relative. Anyway, here we are. Oh, I love this drive. Aren't you enjoying driving this?
Yeah,
Yeah, she looks so good as usual. Nothing more attractive than a young woman, attractive woman who can drive a pickup truck. A lot of young girls know that now. My daughter's 22, 3. She likes pickups. There you go. Texas and U.S. flag at the same level on different poles. Mexico. There's Kawasaki, Texas Power Sports. Doesn't just say about our trip right now. It is like her. Yeah.
Sounds coming from the answer.
Hey, that's me simulating a flute. We're on our way. Factor 20. We are approaching wine country here in Central Texas. I see the steeple here. That means we're getting close to old Germantown, Texas. Fredricksburg. Wine, views, and lodging. Anyway, my dad's best friend is from Stuttgart, Germany area, which is the Black Forest. I believe that's where Snow White ran through when she was afraid. Snow White's German, by the way. Yeah, Snow White's German. That's a tidbit there. Oh, look at this beautiful architecture. I like that. This is where my soap company. All right, 290 West. Fredricksburg. Sorry, I'll stop that. Here we are, coming through. Doing a good job there. Steady as she goes, Master Alison. Steady as she goes.
Now you want to try three things. Peons cannot, we're not going to have
Here's wine country. Those are some vineyards. Central Texas vineyards. Ooh, look at thousands of beautiful. Here are some more vineyards at sunset. Central Texas. Wine country. We're almost there. This is where we get the peaches that I ate. Fredricksburg, yeah. And at the corner of Fredricksburg, as you can see, is the Texas Ranger. Here we go. The Texas Ranger Heritage Center, which I brought us here on another episode. Look back on this channel where we go and walk around in there. So we are now in Fredricksburg, and we're going to approach this hospital building. Old German architecture. Here we go. Willkommen! Willkommen! Aham! Aham! I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. A-H-A-M from Germany. And today's tactical tip is a reminder from Aham. Inhale. Stop. Exhale. Stop. All right. Okay, we are in Fredricksburg, and we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna next stop, Little Girl Ghost. All right, we're here. That's Admiral Nimitz. He is a Fredricksburg, Old Germantown native. Valor, virtue. There we go. Look at Admiral the pretty girl behind me. Look at how pretty. All right, we are going to this location of where, well, we're obviously here in Old Germantown, Fredricksburg, and we're gonna go to a place where I told you it reminds me of where my grandpa would take me to work at the hospital he worked at. And my dad, when he was young, he actually worked for my grandpa as an intern, and worked in hospitals that are architectured like this. And so my little brother is their kind of doctor. I'm not an MD. I'm a PhD, I'm a scientist, a DD, Doctor of Divinity, and a Doctor of Naturopathy or Natural Medicine. So I went another direction, but similar kind of thing. All right, look at us, this cross mountain. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? I'm hiding. Okay, so we have some light left. And by the way, here, we focus on local. Local. We buy local. We farm local. We take care of each other. We don't outsource. All right? We try our best not to outsource. We keep everything in here. And I think it's a good way to be. We take care of each other. Oh my gosh, Alison, look. Look at this picture of the presidents. Hello, President Donnie Trump. Gerald Ford, he's one of my favorite ones. Nixon, these are all the U.S. and there's Ronald Reagan. Hey, there's one. We're finally here. Alison's already walking in. This is the Kaido Memorial Hospital. And you can kind of see this is an amazing old German architecture. And this is a restaurant we ate at last week. It's called Rathskeller menu, guys. Wine, beer, homemade desserts. Now, what's interesting is this whole area here, right here, I'm showing you right behind me, there's Alison, is very much like when I was a little boy. My grandfather would take me to his hospital that he worked in, and he's really old. He's the same age as Ronald Reagan. We just saw a picture of him in the painting, and they were friends, actually. President Ronald Reagan, who was, when he was governor of California, was when he was like good friends with my grandfather and my grandmother. And this is the kind of building, if you look at the architecture, look at the stones. This is an original building from the first German settlers here in Texas. And so, der Küchenladen. Look that up. What does that mean in German? And so this, we ate here last week, and Alison is going down we go down the steps here. This is called Rathskeller. And they come, now from what I understand, turn of the century, if you watch movies like Inglourious Basterds, not that that's accurate, but a lot of if you look inside this restaurant, it's very quaint. I can at least see it now. If you go down down this hall, there's the restroom. And this downstairs area, this entire downstairs area, originally, like 150 years ago, 200 years ago actually, was actually created as a morgue. So this is where all the cadavers, the dead bodies were. And so, people have understood that legend. There is a little girl ghost that wanders around in this building. And yes, last week when I went to the bathroom while we were having dinner here, she greeted me. And not scary at all. And so, this kind of pond, my grandfather's house had this kind of a pond. It's kind of like a koi pond. And maybe Kevin, my brother, he's old enough to maybe remember it, when we used to live with them and we hung out with them. But yeah, this is it. And even says hospital. This is all original stuff. Now, I think they sell kitchen supplies and Yeti coolers now. Yeah, Yeti coolers. All right. So, when I saw the little girl, she had like an old kind of a dress, like an old Germanic kind of looking dress. Very, very, very nice little girl. And Alison went to the bathroom, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't see her.
But what, you said you wanted to go because you had to go to the bathroom, or were you curious?
No, I had to go.
She had to go, but you didn't want to see her, right?
No.
So therefore she didn't show herself. I actually was okay. I was interested in seeing her. But look online, Rathskeller Restuarant, the history of the building, and you can, I'm sure there's something online. I have not even looked online to see if there's anything on it, okay? So yeah, there you go, and that's the German architecture. Here's more of it. Now these are, I don't think, it's kind of Germanic architecture, would you say? A little bit. But that hospital building, I'm telling you, is what I grew up around. My grandpa took me to work when I was like 2, 3, 4 years old. You know, you remember those kind of things. All right. So thanks again for watching. Thumbs up. This is a shout out. This is dedicated to Aham from Germany. Okay, thanks for watching our show, and thank you for the amazing poetry that you've been sending us at drliualohaliu@yahoo.com. Send us any of your questions, your prayer requests, right, Alison?
Yes.
And where you want us to take you here in Texas. Look at this. I used to be afraid of these guys. I sat on the back of these. All right, so Alison's gonna take us to supposedly a genuine German restaurant.
Unless you want to go somewhere else.
No, we can come here because right now it is what, 8?
Yeah.
I started eating at 7, right? Was it 6:30? 6:30. So, I mean, by 8:30, it's a 2-hour window. So I usually keep it under a 4-hour window. Okay, then it counts as a 20-hour fast, right? Now, by the way, when I fast, I still drink tea, I drink coffee, just nothing with sugar in it, no fruit juices. All right. It's beautiful just to walk around after everything shuts down. Bistro at the Vaudeville. All right, next stop, I'll show you where we're eating. Adios until now. Thanks. Thumbs up, share with everyone. Grandma's Daisy. Willkommen. Speak of a seemed to me a Germanic corridor. Old Germany. To me, old German architecture. All right, she says we gotta go. We're gonna go eat now. All right, we are here at Friedhelm's Bavarian Inn, Alison's choice, and I've never eaten here before. I don't know how the food's gonna be. To me, it looks a little hokey, man, like the way that the building is. But I heard that the food is very, very authentic, we'll say. But you know, like the Rathskeller, that building is very authentic, old German. All right, I'll show you what we're gonna eat. Look at that beautiful moon. Look at that beautiful arc. And the moon. Look at that. Oh, it's dark now. But look. Whoa. Look at that moon. I'll pull back. We're parked. There's this arc in the parking lot. And there's the moon. Oh yeah. Look at that moon. All right. Look at that moon. Danke schön. Moon. There she is, leading the way. Bavarian restaurant. Oh. Authentic German food. Steaks and chops. Yeah, I hear the food is authentic. Yeah. Oh, I like it. How's the atmosphere? Oh, it looks cool. Fredricksburg, Texas. Hopefully they'll let us in. It's not closed. Wow, I like it. I think it's very cool.
Follow me right this way.
Thank you.
Would y'all like a table or a booth?
It's up to you, Alice.
Please.
You want a booth? Oh. Look at all this good. This is München, 1972. Danke schön. All right. Oh, I like this. I like this room. Oh, this. Dad, you need to come and eat here. Vati, that's German for dad, right? Vati, you need to come eat here. Okay, look at this. Okay, let's see what the menu. It's the dinner menu. Look, this is pretty cool. There's appetizers. That's cargo. I'm getting escargot for sure. That's definite. Schnitzel Bank. Jaeger. I'm getting Jaeger Schnitzel today. Bavarian Schnitzel.
Hi.
Hey. There's a ribeye steak, New York strip. The whole steak section here. Fish, salmon. I'm probably bratwurst. I'm probably gonna do the Jaeger Schnitzel. I like that. Jaeger. I love Jägermeister. I might do a Jägermeister shot. I don't know. Knockwurst. Do you want a sausage plate for a appetizer, babe?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. International. Oh, by the way, I'm getting the Jaeger Schnitzel in honor of David Carradine. We used to drink that together back like 10 years ago. We both like Jaeger Schnitzel in honor of my Tai Chi instructor, David Carradine. We used to drink that. And now I'm probably going to get the Bavarian specialized, okay, Bavarian Spezialita. Alright, sorry Aham, my German is not good. Maybe a sausage plate. You want to try the variety plate for appetizer? You see it?
You already got escargot.
Oh yeah, but that's French. That's not German. You want to do two?
So, no.
Okay. There's not a lot of meat. It's okay. You don't want it? So you don't want another sausage plate?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. We ate that last week at the other place. Don't stop here. Look at this place. Wow. Look at this. Waiting for the food, I ordered Jäger Schnitzel, Bavarian German sausage plate, escargot, French, salad, and rhubarb pie. That's supposed to be Bavarian. All right. Check out this spread, man, this bar. Woo! This is amazing. Alison, look at this. This cool? I love it. Nice bar. Hey. All right. Yeah. Got back from looking around. Alison said what?
Our escargot is here.
Ah, there you go. That's escargot. And that is my shot of Jaeger. Now, my dad says he likes sipping it. Take little sips. Okay. Cheers. I didn't drink like that with David Carradine, though. All right. Ooh, escargot. 6 little things. Escargot is really good, according to Alison and I, right?
Yes,
It's delicious.
very good.
It's inside pumpernickel bread. You just put that piece of escargot into the bread, as she's doing. Wrap it up, right? And you eat it. Our salad is here. More pumpernickel bread, and hopefully this is not margarine. As you know, margarine is toxic. It is. Oh no, it says butter. Real butter. I didn't know Land O'Lakes made butter. Oh yeah. Listen to that music, man. I'll do that on the Australian didgeridoo. Bavarian sausage plate here. I'm finishing the escargot. There it is, Bavarian sausage plate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to William Shatner. I know you watch the show. Your Doberman balls are here from Central Texas. That's where he breeds his Dobermans. So he's a great horseman, if you ever knew that. All right. Let's see what's next. I'm waiting for the Jägermeister to eat my salad. So as you can see, it is 9 o'clock. I started eating like close to 7, so it's only a 2-hour window. I'll be done eating in probably 30 minutes, okay? All right. I'm waiting for my Jäger Schnitzel. What did you get, Alison?
Chicken schnitzel.
Chicken schnitzel.
Cheese on it.
Okay, so I'll show you the schnitzels, and then we're done. So thanks for joining us, and it's a shout out to Aham in Germany, David Carradine, and I guess, hey Dad, my dad. So he's so Germanic. He loves this kind of stuff. You should come here. We gotta bring you to this restaurant. It actually comes from the hotel. I think it's part of a hotel. All right, So obviously Alison changed her mind about ordering the sausage plate, sampler plate, Bavarian sausage. So, because I said I'm treating. I'm kidding. No, I am. Okay, so I guess in German you say Dankeschön, and in Japanese you would say what? Say it. Oh, she's eating the freaking sausage. Why don't you swallow? You say what? In Japanese, you would say after we finish eating.
Still.
She's still okay. What is it?
Gochi so-sama.
Crap. I messed up. Osomatsu-sama. That's Japanese, right? It means thank you for this meal. You're welcome for this meal. But in German, it's easier. Just say it. What do you say? Say it. Say Dankeschön. That's easier. Auf Wiedersehen. Here's my Jäger Schnitzel. That is delicious. I'm going to sip my Jägermeister with my Jäger Schnitzel. Alison's eating more. Excuse me, we have construction in our area.
I have chicken schnitzel with cheese.
Chicken schnitzel with cheese. So what are you supposed to say in German? In German, instead of saying "Gochi so sama," that's your Japanese. What's your
Dankeschön?
Yeah,
Danke?
that's correct. And then I pay and I go Auf Wiedersehen. Delicious. So
right.
I'm taking a tiny sip of the Jägermeister, and then I cut a piece of my Jäger Schnitzel. Now I decided to get Spätzle. Alison decided to get red cabbage. It comes with the meal. So it's okay. So that's Spätzle. That's what that is. It looks like rice, but it isn't. I don't know how to explain it. Wunderbar. Had to say that. One more shout out to Cam McGregor, Marine cowboy Cam McGregor, Hollywood producer Cam McGregor, who lives here in Fredricksburg, but does wine business with his brother. I think they go up to Abilene sometimes. So shout out to you. I know you watch our show sometimes, and you've been on our show. So check out Cam McGregor when we were going to Hollywood for the red carpet, a movie thing. Action. Finished everything.
If others keeping you keep payment for it, and if it doesn't affect the money what you did, and then you get the next person, or